Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to share with you how to do a fun pop-up. I did this card. I cannot remember who had given me this card. I know it was in Alabama. I did that on a live one, so live it's longer, so I decided to do it with the bird bundle. This is the paper that I'm using. It's the Ballad, and I'm going to have all the supplies on my blog and all measurement. So not much stamping. So the designer series paper, I use the bird also, so I just end cut this out. This one here going to go in the inside, the pop-up. So I glued a piece of cards of designer series paper on a piece of cardstock to make it stronger. The one in the front is just the designer series paper. See? So this one don't need to be on cardstock. So let's do the front first. So I got petal pink for my card base that it's 8.5 by 5.5 score at 4 1/4. Now the top layer, it's basic gray that measure 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Now the designer series paper, I did 2 2.25 by 4. I think I'm gonna have all measurement, like I said, on my blog. Just click on the link below or above. So I'm gonna put that right here, just a tiny little border. That's it. And then again this. So all the designer series paper, including the birds, it's all from the same pack of designer series paper, Bird Ballad. I don't know if I say that name correctly or not. And then here this is just a little strip here because I want it at the top, and I didn't even measure that. I just used a piece of scrap that when I cut this. So when that's the case, it's too long, just go from the back and cut from the back at all times, so then you can line that up right. If you go at the top, it's a good chance you're going to cut in your layer. So now we got this. I'm going to put that right in the front like this. I absolutely love the gray with this pink. It's petal pink. Okay, now I pre-stamped the Happy Birthday. That is from the stamp set that is not in the big catalog. This is in the brochure beginner, and I absolutely love the Happy Birthday, the thank you. I mean, the magnolia, it's super cool, but I love when I can put in a greeting in a circle, because that seemed to be my style, to punch and go. So the Happy Birthday fit perfectly, and the thank you too. I will have the link on my blog again for this lovely stamp set. And I used the bokeh in the Beauty Abound. See, I'm using all kind of stamp set. I didn't use the the bird stamp set, but I'm using many more. And the perennial birthday, that's going to be for the inside, wishing you the best on your special day. See, 3 stamp set. So this one here, it's 1 3/4, so you're going to need the framelit if you don't have the punch, because the punch, it's not available anymore, but we got the framelits, I should say the dies. Yes, the dies. And then I stamped the Happy Birthday with basic gray, and then the bokeh, I used the big one in petal pink and the little one in Pool Party. So this, we're gonna pop that up. So let's pop that up. And you know what? Change of mind. It's going to be easier if we do the inside first, because this is going to be pop up on the back, so sometimes it lifts. So let's do the inside. So for the inside, you want 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's measure twice, right? So it is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now we scored that right in the middle, so it's 4 1/8. 4 1/8 score in the middle. Now you're going to go on each side, and you're going to make a mark at 2 1/4. So let's make, I want a pencil for that. It's better a pencil, so then you can erase. Okay, we're gonna make a mark at 2 1/4, and then move that over here and make a mark at the other end. Am I still in the camera here? At 2 1/4. So you want to have both ends make a mark at 2 1/4 from each end coming in. Now in the center where you score, let me, so I see better there. This one, it's at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So now I got my mark there, mark there, mark there. Now I like to take my stylus for this and my paper piercer, the foam. I put that here. I find that's the easiest way than putting on my scoreboard or on my paper trimmer. I'm using my stylus from my Simply Score. I put my ruler right at the mark and then at the mark here and score this. When you score, make sure when you go at the top there you don't press too hard because that's going to rip the paper, okay? Now you're going to bring it here and you're going to do the same thing. And I pass right there, so I'm going to turn it around, and here we go. So now that we got our score, you're going to take the center here, fold this way. We're going to do like a beak. I'm going to reinforce this here and reinforce this. See? We can get kind of a beak inside. Voila. We're going to remove our mark. I could have marked in the back. For some reason, I didn't think to fold the other way. Here we go. That's why you want pencil. So now we get this. Going to just take this. Make sure you're going to reinforce this lovely. And also, I'm going to come this way in to reinforce that. So now you see it's very lovely. Now I'm just going to take my, let me bring a scrappy paper here. And we're going to take the petal pink. Just add a little something on one side for more festive. And then I'm going to use the pool party with the little one. See, I ink once and I keep on stamping. Here we go. Just add a little something on one side. And then I'm going to use my basic gray. And we're going to stamp the greeting here. So you still have plenty of place to write your memo and you get your greeting. Now we're going to adhere that inside the card base. And then we're going to be able to put our pop-up. The best thing to do this, it's center this here. And I like to use a Tombow for that. And my Tombow, it's almost out. Do I have another one here? Both of them. I need to reach for a new Tombow. Let's hope I get enough for this. Here we go. Right at the edge. Because the edge take the beating, right? I knew I was low on my glue. I should have thought about it. But I think it's enough. Okay, now you're going to leave this here. What you want to do is pay attention to around. It's about the same width. Now I'm going to keep this down. Push it down. Look lovely. Now we're going to press this here. Now you're going to take this one and now glue this one. It's a lot easier if you glue one side at a time and you close it when you glue like this. So you know it's right at the right proportion and it's going to open and close easy. It's right at the edge. Okay, friends, you need more tumble. I know I get more, I just have to go get it. Well, let's hope this is going to be enough. Now I'm going to take this and close this. Press this lovely. Okay, so now we got our bead. Now, it doesn't matter what you're going to put for the pop-up. The tip to this, you cannot come here and put that there right away. Because you have to make sure when you, that would work. Because let's say I want it more this way here. You want to make sure when you close it, see that it won't pass here. So that's the trick to that. So what I'm going to do is bring a glue dot here. And I'm going to put glue dot just at the bottom. I want to make sure this is going to close okay here. Yeah. So now I know I can put it up there and it's going to close. So I'm going to put a glue dot here. You just want to put glue dot on one side. So I cannot put any higher than the bird, higher than here, because that's going to pass. You don't want glue dots there. So I get 2 glue dots there. So let me put that about. You cannot pass this because it needs to fold down. That look pretty lovely. And then let's see. Voila! So now when it pops, boom, boom. See how simple it is? Now on the front, like I said, I wanted to pop this up. So I got my dimensional in the back. I'm going to put my birthday, happy birthday right here in the center here. Now I'm going to take my bird and I'm going to put that right there. So I need a glue dot just at the edge here. One glue dot there. And then, oops, I can add a dimensional to in the back of the bird if it's not solid enough. So let's do that. I think that's going to make the bird a little bit stronger because it's just designer series paper, right? But I don't want to put a glue dot on top of that because that would make too much layer of glue dot. It would be very thick. Here we go. So now I get my bird there, and when you open it up, boom, boom. How fun is that? So this is it for my pop-up cards. Hope you enjoyed this. And again, all measurement, all supplies going to be listed on my blog. Right below you get the direct link or above in the eye. And you can shop 24/7 all in the US. Thank you so much for your support. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.